GlobalScaleRadio.net.
It's about that time. It's about that time to get.
Button your lip, open your ears, strap on your thinking cap. Socially conscious talk that's entertaining with a dash of humor and the top sports stories of the week. It's time for Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J.
Sellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds to go. Puts it up and scores at the buzzer. Michael Jordan has won it for Chicago. Manning lobs it. Boris alone. Touchdown, New York.
Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. He hits one deep to right center. That ball is out of here. The Yankees win the pennant.
GlobalScaleRadio.net.
If you're lying, then you must be half-stepping. Ain't no half-stepping. Marcus J. Back in the house for another live show. Ain't no half-stepping. Marcus J. To get in on the discussion tonight, hit us up 804-447-0601. 804-447-0601. You're going to want to get in with us tonight because we got a hot one. We're getting into sports roundup. We're going to talk about some Olympics real quick. But after that, tonight, the show is dedicated to love and lust and relationships. We got ladies in the building that we're going to bring in tonight. Ain't no half-stepping, Marcus J. We got a hot one tonight. We're going to go around the room like we normally do. We're going to do it a little bit quicker than normal because we got so much to get into. Ain't no half-stepping with Marcus J, Big Rube, and Carlton Banks. We're going to get it in. 804-447-0601 as we do every single week. We start with the man on my left. We got your man, Big Rube. What's up, brother?
What's going on? What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Can't complain.
Can't complain. If you did, nobody would give a damn, would they?
Most definitely.
Nah, ain't nobody care about you complaining. So how was your weekend, man?
It was pretty good. Went and saw the doctor.
You want to speak into the mic tonight?
Oh, no.
Okay.
But, I went to see the doctor last week. And
You had your bend and point test?
he gave me, what?
You had your bend and point test?
Nah. Man, I had that 2 years ago. What's wrong with you? I'm old.
So you went to the doctor.
I went to the doctor,
What's the doctor had to say to you, man?
he
You all right?
gave me some medication for
We don't
some
have to
stuff
worry
going on.
about Big Rube?
Nah,
You okay?
well, at least not yet, unless I get hit by a bus. But, I'm good there.
You probably take the bus out, though, man.
I'm hoping.
Yeah. I ain't worried about the bus. GRTC got a problem. They're doing Big Rube. So what's it? But real talk. Good news at the doctor?
Oh, man. It's news. Nothing's good when you got to go to the doctor unless, there's some serious stuff going down.
Right.
But, clean bill of health. Big Rube's all right. Everything's beautiful. I can't complain. Last week I started a little blog on the internet. I got my own little web page.
Tell us about it, man. I read it. I enjoyed it. I appreciated you doing that and whatnot. Talk a little bit about jumping out planes and stuff. There's something on there.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty much, I decided to talk about some things that I either don't get the time to talk about on the show or feel like some things just need to be said. And I've got 2 out right now. I'll probably knock another one out. Sorry, Lil Banks. Knock another one out tonight. But, I'm trying to do at least every day, every other day, something like that.
How many followers you got so far?
I actually, as of Friday or Saturday, 20 people had read it, which was big for me. Because it's not like I put it out. Nah, my mom and
nieces.
dad. Mom and dad don't got internet like that.
Sister,
And I can't send that to the parents,
Pastor.
Church folks.
The lady that used to babysit them.
Hey.
Exactly.
It's all the hate going on in the room, man.
No hate.
Ain't nobody hating on
you hate because you ain't got a blog. Nobody likes you.
I don't need a blog. I'm just asking you.
Nobody likes you, Banks. I understand. It is what it is.
25 records. Your mama bought 24 of them. I know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I got bought. That's all that matters.
I got a question.
We gotta introduce before we do that.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna introduce the ladies, and we're gonna get into them a whole lot more in the next segment. But the first thing I want to do, I want to introduce the ladies. First, we got a personal dear friend of mine, someone that I've known for a very long time.
Last week.
Be nice. Personal friend of mine. We got Latanya in the building. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're doing wonderful. We appreciate you joining us on Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J.
I'm happy to be here.
We also have the dating diva, author Charisma, is in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing wonderful. So you had your question. Go ahead and jump in.
My question was, what is the central point or purpose of your blog?
The purpose of my blog is just to get some stuff out, but I do it in a nice, clean way because, once again, I affiliate myself with a couple groups. And
The Dirty said he did it in a clean way.
A clean way, because I don't want to feel like my opinions are a direct reflect.
Is that a motorcycle?
That's motorcycles.
All right.
Nice direct reflect or opinion of the groups that I deal with. So, I like to say it's pretty much to the point. It is honest, kind of sincere, but to be perfectly honest with you, it's all my opinion. So it's all good.
And because it's your opinion, real talk, in all seriousness, it don't matter what nobody's opinion is of your opinion.
True. But I also have to understand that, working with the people I work with, sometimes my opinion may be a difference to them, and it may affect them in a negative way. So I try to keep it all positive.
Colin Banks.
Yes, sir.
Colin Banks.
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. How about you?
Doing wonderful, man. How was your weekend?
It was short, man. It was too short.
Really?
Yeah. I just needed some fun to do, I guess. I mean, you don't let me tell you what I did in the yard.
Did you cut grass, man? Did you cut
Let me tell you
grass?
something. It took me 3 hours to cut my yard.
You
I
the
stopped
grass
so many
cutting
times.
this man, I
Hey,
swear.
man, I had to
haven't
stop
seen
so
in my
many
life.
times it wasn't funny.
Man, it's time for a riding lawnmower, dog.
Yeah, for real, man. And plus,
one of them things.
you talking about stopping. It's hot
Pull.
as hell out
Well, at least
there.
get the one that moves by itself.
It don't matter if it's self-propelled. It's still hot. I got to walk behind it.
Oh, you don't have self-propelled?
I guess. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
gonna be safe for him.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
for real. That push mower is his.
I had to get me like a dumb 12-year-old that I would pay like $10 to cut my quarter acre.
Dumb.
Yeah.
'Cause they
He dumb if he taking $10 to cut my yard.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. You forget that
Yeah.
because it's a business these days.
Yeah, no, you're right. So Colin Banks, the weekend was alright, other than it being short.
Yeah, saw my brother, saw my sister-in-law, niece and nephew. Finally saw my kid after a week of being on vacation and whatnot. Come back all choco. I'm like, oh boy, you need a hat.
Yeah, little
He
Banks
is
in the
darker
building.
than
He do
normal.
look a little. He do look a little chocolate right
Yeah,
now.
you look chocolate.
What's up, little Banks? Go over there and say peace into the mic. What's up, man?
Peace.
How you doing, man? You doing all right? You doing all right?
Yes.
This is a man of very few words. He never has much to say, but when he has something to say, it's impactful. He said peace, and I'm okay. That's what's up.
That's all that matters some
That's
days.
all right. So
In
your
the Middle East.
your man Marcus J ventured up to Maryland and hung out with some family.
You made it out the state?
I made it out of the state, and it took a long time, man. It took 3 hours to drive to Maryland.
I
A
know
ride
it
that
did.
normally takes an hour and 40 minutes. So you know how that traffic is in that corridor. But here's one thing that I wanted to share with y'all. I'm sitting outside with a couple of the old timers, which I will be, hopefully, if I get to be old.
On the dock of the bay.
On the dock of the bay, sitting there sipping on some brown stuff. And we was talking about
Why you gotta be on the bay?
keeping yourself up, going to the doctor and that sort of thing. And when you mentioned earlier, Rube, about going to the doctor this weekend, it reminded me of the weekend that I had and the conversation I had because of all of the tests that you got to start getting when you start reaching a certain age. And I'll be honest with you, I already did the prostate thing.
Oh, you got to do that.
And I felt, completely violated with that.
Like I said,
I was violated. I didn't get a hug or nothing when it was over. I was just thinking like, somebody give me a hug.
I have no comment
I
on the
was just
prostate
a kiss on the cheek or something. But in all seriousness, then they starts talking about some of the other tests, and I'm be honest with you, I was weak. As you would say, I was weak. So you're a little bit older than I am. I'm wondering if you had to go through any of that kind of uncomfortable. You ain't got to talk about it specifically.
It happens. Get it over while you can.
Yeah.
So you can get it over with, forget it, and be done.
And be young.
No,
while you
done. Just done.
Is that annual?
Yeah.
Well, for some people.
Yeah, well, because
I don't do it.
Unless it's
At
gone.
risk?
Because
unless it's already gone, it ain't annual.
well, I have cancer in my family, different versions, not just one type of. I got different versions of cancer. So I'm 38, and I started getting prostate checks at 35 when normal folk get it at like 40. So, and then you got to start doing colonoscopies.
Yeah.
And, we probably creeping some of the listeners out, but real talk, fellas, a lot of us don't go to the doctor.
Get your colon clean.
Get yourself checked out. It's something
I don't need that.
It's something that Pops J kind of put in my ear when I was in my 20s, and I've been going to the doctor every single year ever since then. And there's nothing to it. It's nothing scary. Just going in there, quit being a punk. Going in there, get yourself checked out, get your blood drawn, get your colon checked, get your prostate checked. If you want to be here for your family, you want to be here for your children.
That's right.
If you want to be here for your baby mamas and your jump offs and all of them peoples, you want to be here.
Yeah.
You're talking about relationships, so we might get in.
I mean, sometimes you need to be there for the jump
and you
off.
need to be there for the jump off so that she can hook
They
you up.
need love too.
They need love
It's
too.
not about me.
Ruben, what's her name?
And the baby mamas.
I don't got none of this. I don't know what that's about.
don't know
Probably ain't got to
about
jump
that.
off
You ain't
either.
gonna
So
jump off.
I mean, what's the difference? Anyway, I wanted to make sure I covered everybody.
I mean, yeah, the
So,
mistresses and
the mistresses and all that stuff. But in all seriousness, fellas, go check yourself out. Ladies, you too. Because some of y'all ain't seen the doctor since you went in there for that first pap smear when you got took by your mama when you was in high school. So go on and carry yourself in there,
You know what? Only
and
Ruben will find
let
that
them
out.
crank you open and do what it is that they need to do. All right.
because he act like women don't be getting
Frank, you
checked
open.
for real.
I'm
for
being
real.
crass.
I mean,
I know.
that's
I'm
just
being
lame.
crass. That's the I'm just.
I mean, that's
I'm
just a
do-
bad
I'm
look.
doing what
That's
I
a
would
bad
normally
look.
do. I'm
If
acting
you don't
up.
get you, that's a bad look.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
it is because you trying to make all sense. You trying to be here,
I mean,
and if you don't
among
get
other
if
things,
you don't get checked out, you're not gonna be here.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, it is what it is. So, Carlton, I'm gonna let
sir.
you finish because I jumped in
That's
on
all
your
good.
weekend.
He had nothing else
It's
going
all
on.
good. I ain't had much else going on. House got painted a little bit. The wife put in some work.
Ruben,
So
you had mentioned earlier before we went live about what you was watching over the weekend that some of us didn't really give a damn about.
And you need to.
Some of us didn't care.
All right, straight up.
We didn't care.
And
So I need you
and
to
I'm sorry
tell
you didn't
me
care.
why I, Carlton Banks, Baby Banks, and the ladies should care.
Well, first of all, everybody should care to a point.
Why?
I'm not saying that you should care because of the commercialism,
Articulism is at a minimum tonight.
What you go to school for?
And the crazy part about it is he said it right.
I know.
Yeah,
He said it right.
I'm sorry, I was a little distracted. Oh my god!
Spit it out, man.
But
Let's go.
See, look, put a woman beside him. Look how he at.
Yeah.
it really won't
It's
be about
tearing
that.
them
up. No game.
It really
No
won't
game.
be about
It's
that.
tearing them
No
up.
game.
No,
All right.
really, it won't be about that.
go.
However,
Let's go.
However, you talk about how you watch the little archery contest on the Olympics. Okay, you watch the archery, but let's just be honest about it, man. There are other things other than archery, such as what we didn't talk about is the American woman who won skeet.
Oh yeah, she hit 99 out of 100.
Exactly.
She
First
tore it up.
of all, I ain't making her mad if she anywhere close to a gun. That ain't happening. 99 out of 100. Yeah, that's tripping right there. But more importantly,
I think she sneezed on that one she missed.
I mean, she did something.
Actually, you know what, Big Rube? Before you continue, there's something else that you did since we last talked to you that I'd like for you to talk to us about.
Oh yes. I was gonna bring that up. I
There's no
was
word.
gonna bring that up.
Let's
You
talk
found
about
Jesus?
it. Let's talk about it right now.
I was gonna bring that
because
up.
if you don't bring it up right now,
Oh, okay.
I'm going to bring
I'm
it up
good.
right now. Let's hear it.
So Dub,
let's hear it.
So Dub and I played a couple of NBA games, 2K13 on Saturday night.
They found. They found. Let them talk. Let them talk. Don't Kanye him.
I mean, I'm not even gonna front. The first game, I got blown out by like 20.
Wow.
It was bad. It was
By the
horrible.
Knicks.
Yeah, bad by the Knicks. I will say this
Against the Lakers.
against the Lakers. I will say this.
The Lakers that played better than the Knicks in the regular season.
But
just checking.
yeah, whatever. Now, in the second game, he beat me by like 5. However, it came down to the last 30 seconds of the game. Don't get it twisted. He was just as excited as I was. 2 good games. Third quarter, each game he got me. The third quarter, first game, my team decided not to shoot. They shot like Lil Banks here.
Oh, Lil
And-
Banks can shoot.
I mean, not against like 7-footers.
Hey, it don't matter.
Nah,
Lil Banks can
not
shoot.
against 7-footers. So we did that, and then the second game was a little bit closer, but he pulled it out. But this is not the last time that Dub and I will play.
He waxed that.
I mean, you know, he
Throw
got
him
me.
up.
He got me the first two.
He waxed that.
I mean, I owe him two.
Did you win at all?
No,
Yeah.
I went
Oh,
0-2.
poor
I went
baby.
0-2.
But you know what, Dub, if you listening, he kept it real. He ain't try to front. He kept it real. So
All
all
over
right.
front.
So go on back real quick to the gymnastic thing so we can move on to,
Well,
to
yeah.
relationships.
Now, watch the gymnastics last night. You know, the stuff was alright. The craziness that was the stuff they were doing the vault, and that's all I saw really was the vault. Then you had the girl from Newport News who got up there, killed it, got a
Did her thing.
15.9,
That's right.
and then you had the other girl, Michaela McHenry, I believe. This woman is on. This young lady is on the Olympics team for the vault. That's pretty much it. Not that she can't do anything else, but the vault is her specialty. Now, normally, a normal vault, you get about 4 feet above, max 4 feet above the little vault thing. Now, Michaela, they call her something else. I can't remember what they call her, like the Flying McHenry or something. This chick got like 7 feet off it, seriously. And they showed it in slow motion. They did the 360. And you can't see where she gets the power to go up so high in the air. She just got like 7 feet in the air.
It's called her legs, but go ahead.
I mean, her legs from what? I mean, a vault, you jump off your legs, you hit a vault beam, and then you go up in the air. But you don't push off the vault beam. You can't. It's too quick. It just so happens when she flips over, somehow she just flies in the air. It's crazy. Because like I said, most vaulters do like 4 to 5 feet. And this chick does like 7. And then she broke a big toe like a couple weeks ago. I mean, it's crazy. To see a human being fly like that is exceptional. I mean, you have the
When you gonna
NBA and
try,
stuff
Ruben?
like that. Never.
Why not, man?
Man, please. Stop fooling people like that. I'll get up there when you get up there, Banks.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J.
No comment.
We're gonna
No
leave
comment.
it there. We're gonna go ahead and take our first break. When we come back, we're gonna get into some relationships for the rest of the night. All right? Ain't no half stepping, Marcus J. 804-447-0601. Got a lot of stuff that you might want to get into tonight. So if you hear something that's got you fired up, give us a call. Ain't no half stepping, Marcus J. Be back in a minute.